Good morning. Happy, what day is it? Wednesday. Hey, Thomas. You're always the first one here, Thomas. I like it. Morning, Patrick. Hey, Tim. Us too, Thomas. Hey, Jeffrey. It is hump day, Tim. Hi, Sarah. I left some of my decorations up because they make me happy. It's a rainbow. Hey, Jared. Hi, Stevie and Lauren. Patrick with the SpongeBob memes all the time. Hey, Paul. Miss you too, Sydney. Uh-oh. Just hit the table. Hey, Tommy. Hi, Miss Summer. Did everybody have a good Cinco de Mayo? Did y'all have fun with everything yesterday? I am tired today, so I guess I had fun. Hey, Amy. None of the dogs are in here, but the door is open, so if they decide to come in, I'll make sure you see them. I think they're enjoying the weather. It's beautiful outside. Hey, Monica and David and Allie. Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw, but we raised $97,000 yesterday. That's a ton of money. So that's awesome. I did not, Lauren. What was that on? I do have my coffee today. I'm gonna need it today. Lots of tacos for dinner. Nathan, I saw that y'all made piñatas too. That's really fun. It's a lot of money. That just means we gotta go bigger next year, so y'all get ready. HBO. I'll have to look that up, Lauren. What was it? It is coffee hour. I could not get out of bed this morning, and neither could Phoebe. She was content staying in bed. Somehow, my pants are already dirty. I think that has to do with the dog. Did y'all like our dance? Did everybody see our dance? At 5 o'clock. That's what I had too, Ryan. Chicken enchiladas. They were delicious. What room am I in? I'm in the same room. I just took some stuff off the walls to decorate for Cinco de Mayo. And if y'all could see the rest of this room, I need to clean it up. So we're back here today. But my desk that I usually sit at is over there. This was all nice and set up still, so I'm staying over here. Y'all liked the dance? Yeah, it was pretty funny, huh? It was fun too. The main page of MP was so big. Yeah, there was a lot going on. Yep, Tim. 97,961 was the final number. Taco Tuesday. Tacos. Tacos are always good. I had just for lunch and then enchiladas for dinner. Tostadas, yum. Those are good too. Thank you, Tim. All right, probably get started in a little bit. Hey, David. Looks like some other people had some time waking up this morning too. We don't have as many on this morning. Hey, Amanda. Amanda, did you see our dance yesterday? Bet you would think it was funny. Awesome this morning. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's been outside, but it is really nice out there. I'm probably going to go out there after this. All right. All right. First, before I get into the National Day, this is also, this whole week is Teacher Appreciation Week. So we've been seeing all the stuff that y'all post on the page, and that is awesome. I know Trayvon posted something. David made a poster. So everybody loves seeing that. Hey, Katie. Good morning, Chrissy. All right. So besides Teacher Appreciation Week, I forgot to mention that Monday. I got so distracted by the Star Wars Day. 83. John B., what's 83? Okay. Today is also National Nurses Day. So I haven't seen Miss Kim on here, but if she joins, we have to make sure we say Happy Nurses Day to Miss Kim. I don't know any. Do any of y'all know any other nurses? I have a really good friend that's a nurse, so I'm going to make sure I call her today. Especially with what they're doing right now, all the kind of stuff. Patrick too. Okay, so Tommy's grandma was a nurse. Yeah, my grandma was a nurse in the Navy. Thank you, Tim. My hair is very long. Okay. So, National Nurses Day is observed annually May 6th. On this day, we raise awareness of all nurse contributions and commitments and acknowledge the vital role nurses play in society. You have friends that are nurse. Thomas says his sister is in medical school. That's awesome. Yeah, I bet we all know nice nurses, huh? Well, you got to make sure if you see a nurse today that you tell them Happy Nurses Day. Okay. This day is also the first day of National Nurses Week. So they actually get a whole week. I lost my spot. It is sometimes known as National RN Recognition Day. National Nurses Week begins on May 6th and ends on May 12th, which is the birthday of Florence Nightingale. Do y'all know who Florence Nightingale is? Have y'all heard that name before? Yeah. Olivia says Happy Nurses Day to Nurse Kim and to some of the nurses who helped her when she was sick in the hospital. Y'all can hear my mom sneezing in the background. She's in the other. Look, Miss Adam is here. Adam, today is National Nurses Day. So you have to make sure you tell your mom that we say Happy Nurses Day. Okay, Florence Nightingale. That name some of y'all have. She was the first nurse of America. Kind of. So Florence Nightingale was a celebrated English social reformer and the founder of modern nursing. 1940s is a little late time. She lived in probably 1840s. It was a long time ago. So she was born May 12th, 1820. She became well known while taking care of the wounded during the Crimean War. Nightingale was a lady with a lamp because of her habit of making rounds at night. Hi, Mary. So she's famous because she made a lot of changes in nursing. So that's why they celebrate on her birthday. Okay, so the history of National Nurses Day. In 1953, Dorothy Sutherland, an employee at the United States Department of Health, sent a letter to President Eisenhower proposing National Nurses Day. An official proclamation was not made. So they said no, basically, is what that means. They asked for it, and then they said no. So the following year, people just started celebrating National Nurses Week on their own. They were like, we don't care, celebrating anyway. Phoebe just came in here. Hi, Phoebe. Okay, so in 1974, so that's almost 20 years later, President Nixon proclaimed a National Nurses Week. New Mexico nurses initiated a resolution in 1981 to have May 6th declared National Recognition Day for Nurses. The American Nurses Association Board of Directors took up the banner and promoted the proposal. In 1982, the United States Congress designated May 6th to National Recognition Day for Nurses, and President Ronald Reagan signed the proposal. Not next year. What do you mean, Adam, not next year? Like yesterday? Is that what you're talking about? You liked yesterday? All right. The ANA Board of Directors later expanded the celebration in 1990 to a week-long celebration known as National Nurses Week. Each year, the American Nurses Association chooses a theme to acknowledge the many services provided by nurses everywhere. 2020 is the year of the nurse, which makes a lot of sense because they've been doing a lot of work right now, right? If Phoebe comes back, I will grab her. We will do that all over again today. You want to do the dance all over again? You can watch it whenever you want, Adam. It's on YouTube now. Okay, so another really cool thing that's happening today that kind of has to do with Nursing Day. Do you know who the Blue Angels are? Blue Angels. $43 years. Was that how long ago that was, Tim? Yep, y'all heard of them. Actually, the Blue Angels are Navy. I know that's confusing since they are a plane. What's the, can't think of the word. Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds are the Air Force version. But Blue Angels are from the Navy. And today, I can post it in a minute. Actually, let me pull it up on my phone. The Blue Angels are actually flying over DFW to celebrate Nurses Day. Isn't that awesome? I am still in my room at home, guys. I just changed it around. My mom does have allergies. That's probably why she's sneezing. Okay. So if I find... So this, I can post this when we get off, but this is their flight pattern. So starting at 11 up here, up there, they're leaving from McKinney and they're flying all over the place, going over some hospitals, and then they end up all the way in Fort Worth in like 40 minutes because they go real fast. Yep. So if you have seen the Blue Angels, make sure you go stand outside because they're really cool. They like flip around and go really fast. But they are flying over hospitals to celebrate nurses for Nurses Day and also other first responders and doctors and everything. So they're actually, yesterday they were in New Orleans. Today they're up here. Then they're going to go to Houston, kind of making a little tour all over the place. So if you hear a really loud noise around 11, that's the Blue Angels. It'll probably be a little loud for a minute. Okay. Yep, Miss Katie says they can be loud, but super cool to see. It can be kind of loud, but it's very fast. I think Miss Caitlin said that they did the math, and it takes them like 2 seconds to, or 1 second every 2 blocks. So they're very fast. Okay. All right, so this day in history. Hi, Carissa. Is it your birthday? Tim, have you met the Air Force? That's pretty cool. I got to meet some pilots since my brother's in the Navy, but I don't think any of them were with the Blue Angels. They're like the fanciest pilots. Okay, so this day in history. Who in here has seen the TV show Friends? It's a lot. So have any of y'all seen Friends? Yes. Okay. Did y'all know that that's what Phoebe is named after? She's not here to show you, but she's named after Phoebe on Friends. Well, today in 2004 was the day the last episode aired of Friends. It's kind of sad. Makes me want to watch it all over again. I love that show too, Tim. So if you don't know what Friends is, let's tell you. Friends is an American sitcom TV series created by David Crane and Marta Kaufman, which aired on NBC from September 22nd, 1994 to May 6, 2004. 10 years. And 10 seasons. With a cast starring Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, and David Schwimmer. The show revolves around friends in their 20s and 30s who live in... Do y'all know where they live? It was actually a trivia question. So. Hi, Rebecca. Katie, your cousin's in the Air Force. Cool. Well, it's set in New York City. And if you go to New York City, you can see the actual building that they film on the intro. I've done that. Filming actually took place at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California. All 10 seasons of Friends ranked within the top 10 of the final television season ratings, and it reached the #1 spot in its 8th season. The series finale aired and was watched by around 52.5 million American viewers, making it the 5th most watched series finale in television history and the most watched television episode of the 2000s. So a lot of people liked Friends. You like Friends, Adam? So the series was nominated for 62 Primetime Emmy Awards, winning the Outstanding Comedy Series Award in 2002. Friends ranked number 24 on the Writers Guild of America's 101 Best Written TV Series of All Time, and number 28 on the TV Guide's 60 Best Series of All Time. I want them to redo that show. Who would play all the people? Can y'all name the six characters' names? Obviously, we have Phoebe. So the other 5. Adam, do you know the friends' names? Jeffrey Lass is Scott Bowman's dad for the Navy. Not sure what position. That's neat. I have to ask him about that. You like Frasier? Ooh, Tim said they make a movie, Friends. Yep. Tommy says Joey. Thomas, I think you just made that up. Joey and Phoebe are 2 of them. Are those your favorite 2? So we have Tommy watches Friends with his brother. It's a good show. Joey and Phoebe, Monica, Ross. What's the last one? Adam, you're a nurse too? That's neat. Y'all like Full House. So we have Joey, Phoebe, Monica, Ross, Rachel, and Chandler. How could I almost forget Rachel, Tommy? Well, if y'all haven't watched that, you should, because it's pretty funny. And then y'all would know why Phoebe is named Phoebe. There is also a Joey on House. Oh my goodness. Okay. Celebrity Babes. Hi, Richie. We're favorite, huh? Okay. Today is George Clooney's birthday. Do we know who George Clooney is? If you don't know, you probably go ask your mom. Katie's cousin is a nurse. Yeah, Olivia, you would like it. Yes, Amber knows who George Clooney is. He's been in movies. He's your favorite. He was in Ocean's 11. So, he's been in a lot of movies. So, he's an American actor, producer, writer, director, and activist. He was Batman. Yep. If anyone knows George Clooney, tell him that we said happy birthday. He was on ER, or he on ER or General Hospital. ER. It was ER, I think. Okay. So he's an actor, producer, writer, director, and activist. Since making his acting debut in 1978, he has gone on to become one of Hollywood's hottest A-list leading men. He has earned numerous awards and nominations for his exceptional acting, producing, and directional skills. He's 59. He's actually 62, Tim. A little bit older than that. So with all his success, he has never forgotten about the oppression of the world. He continuously uses his status to raise awareness about gay rights and to help those in political and environmental crisis. Alongside his father, Clooney has worked tirelessly to bring global attention to the conflict in Darfur, Sudan, going as far as speaking not only to the United Nations, but also the European Union. One of the many humanitarian organizations he works with is Not on Our Watch project. That's really cool. He's not just an actor. His fame for some good stuff, too. Let's see if I can find a picture of him. He also is married and has twins. You don't know that? That's George Clooney. I'm trying to take the window. Looks pretty still. He is married. As sad as that is. Did he started acting 45 years ago? That would make sense. But he's 62. Okay. So, all my sports guys out here, do y'all know who Chris Paul is? Chris Paul. 62 is not old, Adam. You might not. I didn't know who he was until today. Okay, see, Tommy, I didn't know. He is a basketball player. And he must be a good one if y'all know who he is. Okay. So Chris Paul, you watch basketball with your brother, Tommy? So he is a popular American basketball player, currently plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He is a point guard. He most previously played for the Houston Rockets, but he began his professional career playing for the New Orleans Hornets. He's also played for the United States men's basketball team and helped them win 2 gold medals. Yep, I guess he plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder now, but he used to play for Houston. So he's from Louisville, North Carolina. Louisville, North Carolina. Oops. In the U.S., Paul was a sports enthusiast from childhood. Although initially he was more interested in football, he later turned his passion toward basketball. He attended Wake Forest University for 2 years and soon was drafted into the NBA by New Orleans Hornets. He played for the team a total of 6 seasons, after which he joined the Los Angeles Clippers. So he's played for a lot of teams. For the past few years, he's also been serving as the president of the National Basketball Players Association. That's neat. A labor union which represents all NBA players. Despite being one of the most successful and highly paid basketball highly paid basketball players. Paul is of humble nature and has stated that he is grateful to God for all of his achievements. Well, he sounds like a pretty cool guy. Played for the Houston Rockets. He played for, it sounds like, a bunch of different teams. So Oklahoma City Thunder, Houston Rockets, New Orleans Hornets, and LA Clippers. So he's played for 4 teams. Tim, what is that date for? I'm not sure what that date is for. The Clippers was his old team, yep. Okay. Y'all ready for some trivia? Some of the trivia is from today's stuff, and some is just kind of random. Sun is shining outside. And there's Maverick. Okay. Getting sleepy? I know. Y'all might need a nap today. Okay. So, we talked about this here, but what city is the show Friends set in? What city is the show Friends set in? All of you that are sleeping, at 11, you'll be waking up, I promise, by some wind you'll fly over. New York City. Does anyone know the name of their coffee shop? Gotcha, Tim. Well, you'll have to take that up with Miss Vanessa because she told me 62 today, not 59. Yep, Friends is in New York. Does anyone know the name of their coffee shop they hang out at, though? It's not Starbucks. This was way before Starbucks. Yep, Shelby, I'll talk about those in just a second. After trivia, I'll talk about those. They didn't have Starbucks back then. Close, Amber. It's actually called Central Perk. Central Park is the park. So they renamed it Central Perk since coffee perks you up, right? It's kind of a pun. Maverick. Maverick's trying to eat my pinata. Maverick, come here. I want to see Maverick. Big dog trying to eat my bacon now. Maverick. Now he's not going anywhere because he knows I have bacon. Okay. All right, what indoor sport do y'all think is the most popular in the U.S.? So indoor sport that's the most popular. You know, Amber, I almost named Brooke Goose just so he could have a goose, but we didn't. So what indoor sport in the U.S. is the most popular? I'll tell him, Patrick. Don't eat Alvin. Is basketball, Thomas. which is surprising. I would have thought it would have been football, but I guess football counts as an outdoor sport. Basketball is the most popular. So what basketball team did Chris Paul play for again? His most recent team that he plays on right now. Remember? These are all good guesses. I guess it's basketball because it probably makes the most money since they put it on TV. He played for the LA Clippers, but his current team, not Los Angeles. It's a little north of us. That's a hint. Hockey also popular. Yep, Jared got it. Oklahoma City Thunder. That's where he plays right now. So Olympics. Yep. So he played for the Rockets, the Clippers. What was the other one? What's the one in LA? Are they both Rockets? No, Hornets. Hornets was the other one. But right now he plays for Oklahoma City Thunder. Which isn't that a weird mascot to have? Thunder. It's weird. All right. So we were kind of just talking about this a little bit, the city. So if y'all have seen the movie Madagascar, what zoo are the animals from in Madagascar? So what zoo do they live in? Yeah, lived in New York, right? Central Park Zoo. Did y'all know that there's a zoo in Central Park? It was not open when I went, so I didn't get to see the zoo, but looks fun on Madagascar. Yep, then they end up in Africa, because that's where Madagascar is, right, Jeff? Can you hear my trash guy? Yep, Central Park Zoo in New York City. All right, now I got some random trivia for y'all. So, what is the smallest breed of dog? Smallest breed of dog. So the biggest is a Mastiff. They're huge. What's the smallest? Ooh, the dog's smaller than a pug. Hi, Phoebe. Come here. Come here. He is here and wants my Chihuahua. That is a weird word to spell. Chihuahua is the smallest breed of dog. Doesn't it have a Chihuahua? That is a really weird word to spell, but y'all are doing good. Let's use an H's. Olivia's sister has one. Dachshunds are pretty small too, Richie. But I think Chihuahuas can get smaller. No one has a Chihuahua? My grandma used to have one and it was mean. So if anyone has a nice Chihuahua, let me know. All right. Last question. What is the name of the piggy bank in Toy Story? Tommy, your great-grandfather had one. Was it nice? So the name of the piggy bank in Toy Story. I used to have one of these somewhere. She's good. She's outside now. Ham. The piggy bank in Toy Story name was Ham. It's actually Ham with 2 M's. Isn't that funny? Piggy bank named Ham. Hey, Jordan. I actually have a mini one. Let me go grab it. So this guy is Ham. He's tiny. And he's holding a coin because he's a bank. Get it? He is funny. All right. Good with that trivia. All right. So Shelby was mentioning earlier some of the virtual groups. So I don't know if you saw the post from Miss Madison. We are going to start hosting virtual group sessions. It's kind of like respite on Zoom. So it'd be kind of like this. You do have to pay because it's respite. But so they're $20 a session. And you get to video chat like this, but I could actually see y'all. Y'all seeing me. We can all talk together. So I wanted to remind y'all about some of those groups. So for those, let's see. I'm going to read Miss Madison's description because it's better than mine. So the main difference with these virtual groups compared to what we're doing with MP Online is that the sessions are through Zoom. So your hipster will have two-way video and audio interactions with staff and other peers in the group. So our options are wrestling club, glee, and dance for 90 to 120 minutes. And then group workouts for 45 to 60 minutes. So y'all can sign up for as many as you want. The schedule, so they actually start today. So the first one's at 10 a.m. So I want to make sure we're done by 10 a.m. So if any of y'all are doing Glee with Taryn at 10 a.m. And then there's one at 2 today, a dance with Miss Caitlin. It looks like Amber's going to. Tomorrow there's a group workout with Olivia at 3. And then Friday there's 2. There's a workout with Caitlin at 10. And wrestling club at 1 with Mr. I know some of y'all are in there. So if y'all want to get signed up, y'all need to email Miss Madison so she can send y'all the Zoom link. So let me put her email in here. So whichever one you were interested, or if you want, she can forward you those options again. But make sure y'all get signed up for those. So I think we'll do some more next week too. Okay. So besides that one, there is one free one. So not to get confusing, but there is a free art class with the Nasher Sculpture Center tomorrow at 4:30. So for that one, we will email Miss Anay I hope I'm pulling him right now. All right, so for the natural one, you promise a name, and she can get you set up for that. So hopefully y'all sign up for those. Zoom is fun, and we can actually hear your voices, which is nice. Okay, let's see. I did do some spotlights today. Yep, Amber, Miss Jen also doing recreational therapy. So that's probably what you're doing on Monday. Probably, Olivia. Probably. We'll keep it going as long as we need to. Or forever if it works out well. Might be a new respite. Okay, so since today is Nurses Day, I don't know if Adam is still on here, but I wanted to do our staff spotlight for Miss Kim B today. Let's go away. Okay. So this is a staff spotlight for Nurse Kim. So two of her areas of interest outside of work, she said music and church, but she really loves llamas. So everyone should go send Miss Kim a picture of a llama today. Two learned skills she has. She says she can play the piano. She's been playing piano in church. She was 10 years old. She also likes knitting, crocheting, and sewing. Two of her highest values are honesty and kindness. Her first job was as a nurse's aide at a tiny hospital with 9 beds. She started working there the day she turned 16. Prior to the job, I was planning to be a musician, but fell in love with nursing and changed her path. Yeah, I know yesterday Adam had some internet issues, but that's okay. They can look at this later. So let's see. She has one dog named Sassy that y'all might have seen in the pet show. The farthest place she's traveled was Vancouver, Canada, in real life. But in her dream, she hopes to go to Florence, Italy. Let's see. I've never heard of piano, but I bet she's pretty good. She's been playing since she was 10. Something good she's done with this time at home. She said she's been cooking a lot. She said her hero was her grandpa. He was the best person she's ever known. He was a farmer, and his farm was her favorite place. She's worked at MP for a little over 9 months, so not even a year yet, but almost. She said anything else she wanted us to know that we might not know. She said, "Did y'all know I'm Adam's mom?" She's joking. We all know she's Adam's mom, right? So if you see Miss Kim, or maybe you can post on here and she'll see it, some llama pictures or drawings, I bet she would love it for Nurses Day. All right. For Hipster Spotlight, yeah, she used to be a nurse for Barry Family Services too. Hipster Spotlight, the first one on my list is Herbie. So we're going to talk about Herbie. So let's see. One good thing he's done since he's been at home, he said he's taking lots of walks with his dad. His hobbies are watching Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. That's awesome, Herbie. One talent that he has that we don't know about, he does word searches. He's very fast at them, and his mom is impressed. 2 skills he has learned at MP, he said eye contact in pursuing his goals. He misses the people and the activities at MP. The farthest place he's traveled is Italy. His favorite movie is Aladdin. I agree with that one, Herbie. His favorite color is red. He's been a hipster for a little over 9 years. He said if he could have one wish come true, he said that everyone stays safe and well. And he says that he wants everyone to know he misses them. Thank you, Herbie. I'm gonna have to give you some word searches and time you because I'm interested to see how fast you can do that. All right, last few things so y'all can get to Glee if you're going. Birthdays. Yesterday, I didn't get to do birthdays, but yesterday was Paul Armstrong's birthday. But today, there's 2 birthdays. So today is Jason Carter and Luke Forehand's birthdays. So I'm actually going to be going to a birthday brigade for them in a few hours. So we'll try to post some videos from that. I'm sure it will be fun. Let's see the schedule for today. Okay, today is Wednesday. So the hip tip at 10:30 is actually with Miss Kelly and Miss Anita. Today's fit tip will be with Jesse at 11. Then at noon, Miss Olivia is going to be helping on make a vision board. At 1, Miss Radis will be here making brownie cups, which sound delicious. At 2, Dalton's going to do some Star Wars trivia. So make a movie trivia with Dalton. At 3, Miss Kelly Wands are going to be here doing her living room learning. Well, Amber, even if you saw it, you got to come to the post to post your answers. All right, and then at 4, Foster will be here with a live devotional. Hey, Kevin. All right, and don't forget, at 11, you're going to hear a loud noise because the Blue Angels are going to be flying over. So make sure you're outside looking. I will post the pathway they're flying when we get off of here. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to go drink some more coffee. I will see y'all in the morning.